And we are back. Continuing from when we left off, we got our weapons, and here we have expressions. Of course, you don't just use them, you can also, I believe
nice.
it's to leave the button pressed, and then you'll do an extended expression to people, but I'm not going to be doing all that stuff right now. But basically, this is the way that you can make girls fall in love with you, or guys, and make people laugh,
Isn't this what romance is all about?
and yeah, or
You've got
insult them
rhythm.
actually, just like in Fable: The Lost Chapters. Basically,
Let's
this
talk
is
about something.
a place you can come back to later on and rest or whatever.
Now come with me.
Open the gate! Good luck.
Take this. It is a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow me to talk to you when necessary. Now, look towards the lake. The seal will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the chamber of fate. When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger. Now go.
Alright. Huh? This girl likes me a lot.
You tease, but you do it so well. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I won't be
Great.
marrying anyone right now. Seriously. It's
Love
kind of
it.
expensive.
You know what would be really sweet? A nice present. Just an idea.
Sure, whatever. Huh? But I won't be marrying just any other girl, so keep that in mind. So here's the digging function of the dog. Oh, whoops, I better press the run button. He'll find in hidden spots to dig, you'll find treasures. Now the difference is that the dog will level up according to the experience you give him by giving him some cards, I think, that you buy, and it'll increase his treasure hunting level. But there is also the attack level. You can actually attack enemies. The rubber ball is a way of making him happier, which is more efficient if you want to find stuff or if you want him to help you out. So this is how it works. You leave it pressed, then you wait till the thing goes green, and then you release it so it can land in the center. And now we wait for him to come back with it. You don't have to pick it up back, it'll automatically re-equip in you or whatever. Even if you throw it in the river, it's not like you're gonna be losing it. The one he brings back is more like a, I don't know, like a decoy or whatever. Anyways, that'll make him happy. So just keep your dog happy. That's a good advice that I'm gonna be giving you. You'll find a lot of treasures that way. And let's see. Of course, when you upgrade his treasure hunting level, you can revisit areas that you haven't visited in a while. This is another way of treasure hunting from him. He points out to treasures so you can see. Really cool. I mean, this dog is extremely useful in this game. Unlike Fable: The Lost Chapters, you really don't have a dog telling you where stuff is at, so you pretty much are going around guessing. I mean, I don't think he detects absolutely everything, but maybe if his treasure hunting level is maxed out, you know, maybe he'll do find everything, but that's just a theory I have. Because honestly, I haven't found everything in this game, and I highly doubt that I will. unless I dedicate myself to do so. But I just don't want to make this LP too long. I don't want this to take me half a year. Yeah. I mean, during college, it's gonna be slow, but in a few months, if I'm still doing this, I'm gonna be going really fast on winter vacation. So, oh, what's wrong with you? He got scared. There we go. Remember, keep keep your eye on your dog.
Don't be alarmed. I'm speaking to you through the guild seal. You will need to jump into that hole to continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Yeah, easier said than done. Right now we don't have any moves, but as we go through the game we're going to be learning moves, so it's not going to be this dull all the time. There's my dog. Oh, and you don't have to worry about him being left behind. He always kind of, you know, if you get too far, he'll kind of respawn back behind you or something. It's really impossible to get away from your dog enough for him to disappear, or at least it hasn't happened to me. I don't know if there's like a game glitch that the dog suddenly disappears on you forever. Although that would suck. But I really doubt it. Ooh, enemies! Giant beetles. At least they named them. I don't have to be guessing. Although I won't remember that later on. Whee! So depending on what you use, if you use the crossbow or the gun later on, you're gonna get more points towards skill. If you use your sword, you'll get more points towards melee, and if you use magic, which later on we'll learn, you'll get more points for magic. Right now they're kind of giving you general points so that you can get any skill that you choose later on. So, but it's not always going to be like that. When you use skill, you're just going to get a bunch of general, which are the green ones, and the yellow ones, which will help you develop skill. So there you go. Alright. I'm gonna actually be a balance of all skills, but I'll have a really huge emphasis at first when it comes down to magic and physical attacks, physical resistance. Well, not physical resistance, but health, because back in Fable the Lost Chapters, you put points on
You'll have
toughness.
to shoot the switch to go any further.
And toughness was how many hits you could take, you know, if you're, you know, tough. But here, it's just health. You know, there's no toughness. There's becoming stronger and then health. So that's a bit different now. Okay. I think that's enough information for now. I'm trying to keep this as informative as possible. Here are some skeletons that have text with them. Let me pause the video here, pause it here, and you know the drill if you've been watching this from the beginning. Yeah, I think it's interesting to give my subscribers a chance, or the people who are watching this video, a chance to read, because I think I've read all the text in the game, but not, you know, I'm not gonna be remembering everything that I read. Whoops. One sec. Yeah, if you happen to push the button and you where is it? Items? You go books. There you go. You choose this, and now you, yeah, there you go. That way you'll have the stuff with you, so you really don't lose it if you pick it up or something. You can always just go back and read it. Okay. Here's another one. Okay. So yeah, just follow the yellow thingy. This is back to the beginning. And as the text said above, because it gives you tips for those who didn't read it, when you see that yellow path leading you to where you're supposed to go, you don't always have to follow it. You can always just go against it so that you can find stuff. So that way you'll be more likely to find more treasures along the way, but you know, not all the time. Alright, when it does that, it means that you have enough points to buy a skill or whatever, but that's later on. And when you're pulling back, if it's kind of like glowing like that as you're pulling, it means that there are still orbs around, so you just keep pulling so it doesn't do anything else. But not all the time. Sometimes you kind of sit there and start pulling, but all of a sudden you can't find, you know, that last orb is not getting there, so you kind of have to give up on them. Sometimes they're a lot of points, sometimes they're really not that many points, so it depends. It's your choice if you want to wait for them. It's if it's blue, you hit it with your sword. If it's yellow, you shoot it with your bow or gun. And if it's red, you shoot it with your magic. So remember that. The blue orbs that you pick up are for strength. Green orbs are general. Yellow orbs are for skill, and red orbs are for magic. It's different now because in the Lost Chapters, blue was for magic, red was for strength, and yellow is still for skill the same way. So I was a bit confused when I started this game. I was like, oh, everything is kind of like upside down now. There we go, more skills. Also in this game, when you break up stuff, you normally don't get anything for it. They're more like obstacles trying to hold you back from finding stuff behind or whatever. But in the old game, you kind of break stuff and all of a sudden you got pieces of meat or things like that. Also, a bit of a warning about that: don't go around eating stuff. In this game, if you get fat, you keep yourself fat for a while, and then it's really hard to get back to being thin unless you buy food that actually makes you thin, which is kind of weird, but anyways. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.